Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Alexi and this is Soto-Tek. Should you buy the Galaxy Note 10 Lite in 2022? My answer, absolutely yes. This phone offers a lot of value for money with basically far less compromises than many of the new releases, especially in its price range. Let's start with what many consider one of its weakest points, the build quality because of the plastic bag, which, for me, it is completely the opposite. I see it as an advantage and actually one of the reasons I like it, though I would have preferred more a matte plastic bag like on the S20 FE, and even more with texture like on the Note 4 or the LG V10. Another thing I would have preferred more is if it had been wider and square like the Note 10 Plus or the Note 20 Ultra. However, it has a flat screen which I personally think makes more sense for a Note phone. Next, battery capacity. It has a fairly good size of 4500 mAh battery capacity, which is pretty much around the standard size nowadays. In my own experience, the battery life has been very solid. I'm getting to full day with moderate heavy usage. Next, the screen. The screen here is not super high resolution WQHD plus HDR plus like on one of its siblings, the Note 10 Plus and other high-end Samsung phones, but it is a gorgeous Full HD 1080p Super AMOLED screen, which is really nice. Only slightly ruined by this hole punch, which I still dislike, but well, that's the norm nowadays and something much worse could be making a return.
I'll be back.
No, it doesn't have 90 or 120 Hz refresh rate, but as I have said before, personally, it's not a deal breaker for me. For me, it's more about optimization. I've seen and used phones with a 90 or 120 Hz refresh rate, and they don't really seem a lot smoother with this feature on. That's why I haven't really missed this feature when going back to 60 Hz, and I have enjoyed my time with this phone and its 60 Hz refresh rate. Next, this phone still has the always useful microSD card slot to expand the internal memory, something being unnecessarily removed lately, as well as the headphone jack. This phone doesn't come with a stereo sound, which is a shame, but that might not be a deal breaker for you, and though there is no stereo sound, the single firing speaker sounds pretty decent. Next, one of my most beloved features, the S Pen with the same functionality you will find on the Galaxy Note 9 or the Note 10 series. You have all the same lovely commands and you can still use it as a remote control for some of the apps like the camera to take pictures and recording videos, the music app to control your music, YouTube, etc. Basically, this is the last Note with this trio of features: S Pen, microSD card, and headphone jack. What a combo! Never to be seen again, sadly. Next, the cameras. If you have seen some of my camera comparison videos, you can see that the cameras are still very competent, producing lovely shots and videos. No video stabilization at 4K 60 frames per second, sadly, but that's okay. It is feature rich with pro picture and video modes, single take, and more. Unfortunately, it is missing dual video recording, and it is a shame we cannot shoot portrait video either. Nonetheless, it is very versatile. The only issue I've seen is with the front-facing camera and only indoors with lots of light coming from behind. The HDR often doesn't work, sadly, and I don't understand why because it wasn't like this when I first bought it. Apart from that, you'll be happy with it. Last reason why you should consider this phone is if you care about OS updates, this phone was one of the first ones getting the Android 12 with One UI 4.0, and not only that, unlike the Note 10, the Note 10 Plus, and any of the S10 series except the S10 Lite, it is also scheduled to receive Android 13. Not bad. Okay, these are my reasons why I think you should consider the Galaxy Note 10 Lite in 2022. What do you think? Is it worth it or not? See you in the next one. Hasta la vista.